Hey everybody, Nick Shaw here, and I'm so jazzed you're joining me today. We're about to embark on a journey, a deep dive into the incredible world of the 7QC tools. These tools, my friends, are the bedrock of any good quality control process. Whether you're building rockets, baking cakes, or coding the next killer app, understanding and using these tools will absolutely level up your quality game. Think of these tools like a scientific method for quality. They're not just abstract concepts, they're practical, hands-on techniques that can help you identify problems, analyze data, and make informed decisions to improve your processes. And the best part? You don't need to be a statistical genius or a Six Sigma black belt to use them effectively. So buckle up, grab your thinking caps, and let's get this party started. We're gonna break down each tool, explore how it works, and see some real-world examples of how it can be used to boost your quality and take your work to the next level. This is gonna be epic. Alright, let's kick things off with a bang. Meet the cause and effect diagram, also known as the Ishikawa diagram, or my personal favorite, the fishbone diagram. Why fishbone? Well, just picture a fish skeleton with the problem you're trying to solve as the head of the fish. Now imagine the bones branching out from the spine. Each of those bones represents a major category of potential causes. We're talking things like materials, measurements, manpower, machines, methods, and the always tricky Mother Nature for those environmental factors you can't control. From these main bones sprout smaller bones, representing specific potential causes within each category. For example, under materials, you might have sub-causes like variation in supplier batches or incorrect material storage. See where we're going with this? The beauty of the fishbone diagram is its simplicity. It lets you visually map out all the potential causes of a problem, helping you see connections and dependencies you might otherwise miss. It's like a brainstorming session on steroids. Let's say you're making pizzas and you're consistently getting complaints about inconsistent baking. Your fishbone diagram might have materials as a main bone, with sub-causes like flour quality, yeast activity, and water temperature. Another main bone might be methods, with sub-causes like dough kneading time, oven temperature consistency, and even pizza placement in the oven. By visually laying it all out, you can start to see potential patterns and prioritize areas for investigation. Maybe that inconsistent oven temperature is the real culprit behind your unevenly baked pizzas. The fishbone diagram is a powerful tool for any situation where you need to brainstorm, organize, and analyze potential causes of a problem. It's about getting everyone on the same page and creating a roadmap for finding solutions. Next up, we're strapping on our detective hats and grabbing our magnifying glasses because it's check sheet time. Now I know what you're thinking. Check sheets? Sounds boring. But trust me, these bad boys are more useful than you might think. Think of a check sheet as your trusty sidekick in the fight against ambiguity and guesswork. It's a simple, structured form that helps you collect data consistently and efficiently. No more scribbling notes on napkins or trying to remember things after the fact. The beauty of a check sheet lies in its adaptability. You can customize it to fit any situation where you need to track occurrences, like defects on a production line, customer complaints, or even safety observations in a workshop. Let's say you're building birdhouses, and you're noticing inconsistencies in the size of the entrance holes. You could create a check sheet with different hole sizes and tally marks to track how many birdhouses have each size. This simple act of collecting data can reveal patterns you might not have noticed otherwise. Maybe a particular drill bit is wearing out, or there's variation in the way different people are measuring the hole size. But it's not just about collecting data, it's about making that data work for you. By analyzing the information on your check sheet, you can identify trends, pinpoint problem areas, and make informed decisions about how to improve your processes. So the next time you're faced with a quality puzzle, don't underestimate the power of the humble check sheet. It's a simple tool with the potential to unlock a wealth of insights and help you build better birdhouses, pizzas, or whatever it is you're passionate about. Hold on tight, because we're about to dive into the world of control charts. These powerful graphs are like the GPS of quality control, helping you navigate the often turbulent waters of process variation. Now you might be thinking, variation? Isn't that a bad thing? Well, here's the thing, some variation is perfectly normal in any process, but too much variation can spell trouble, leading to inconsistent products, frustrated customers, and wasted resources. That's where control charts come in. They give you a visual representation of how a process changes over time, allowing you to see if the variation is within acceptable limits, or if there are any red flags that need your attention. Imagine you're roasting coffee beans and you want to ensure consistent flavor profiles. A control chart can track the roast time and temperature for each batch, with upper and lower control limits based on your desired specifications. As you plot each batch's data on the chart, you can quickly see if the process is in control, staying within the limits, or out of control, exceeding the limits or showing non-random patterns. If a point falls outside the control limits, it's a clear signal that something is amiss. Maybe the gas pressure to your roaster fluctuated, or there was a problem with the bean moisture level. The control chart helps you identify these issues early on, so you can take corrective action before they turn into major headaches. So, whether you're roasting coffee, manufacturing widgets, or writing software, control charts are an essential tool for understanding, monitoring, and improving the stability and consistency of your processes. Get ready to unlock the power of visual storytelling with our next tool, the histogram. This handy graph takes raw data and transforms it into a clear and compelling picture of what's really going on in your process. Think of a histogram like a visual sorting machine for your data. It groups data points into equal intervals, or bins, and then uses bars to represent the frequency of data within each bin. The taller the bar, the more frequently data points fall within that range. Let's say you're bottling hot sauce and you want to analyze the fill volume of your bottles. A histogram can show you the distribution of fill volumes, revealing if your bottles are consistently filled to the correct level, or if there's too much variation. If the histogram shows a nice symmetrical bell curve centered around your target fill volume, you're in good shape. But if it's skewed to one side or has multiple peaks, it could indicate a problem with your filling process, like a worn-out nozzle or inconsistent bottle positioning. The beauty of the histogram lies in its ability to reveal patterns and trends that might not be obvious from looking at raw data alone. It's like having a secret decoder ring for your data, helping you uncover hidden insights and make data-driven decisions. So, whether you're analyzing fill volumes, measuring customer wait times, or tracking the lifespan of light bulbs, the histogram is a powerful tool for understanding the distribution of your data and uncovering valuable insights about your processes. Get ready to embrace the power of prioritization with our next contender, the Pareto chart. This ingenious tool is all about working smarter, not harder, by helping you identify the vital few factors that have the biggest impact on your quality. You see, not all problems are created equal. The Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, states that roughly 80% of effects come from 20% of causes. In other words, a small handful of factors are often responsible for the lion's share of your quality woes. The Pareto chart visually represents this principle by displaying bars in descending order of frequency or impact. The tallest bars represent the vital few causes that deserve your attention first. It's like a hit list for quality improvement. Imagine you're running a customer support center and you're swamped with calls. A Pareto chart can help you identify the top reasons for those calls. Maybe 80% of your calls are about just 3 or 4 common issues like password resets, billing inquiries, or product compatibility questions. By focusing your efforts on addressing those vital few issues, you can dramatically reduce the overall volume of calls and improve customer satisfaction without getting bogged down in every single little problem. The Pareto chart is a powerful tool for any situation where you need to prioritize resources, focus on the biggest impact areas, and make strategic decisions about how to improve your processes. It's all about working smarter, not harder, and getting the most bang for your quality improvement buck. Get ready to channel your inner Sherlock Holmes because we're about to unravel the mysteries of relationships with the scatter diagram. This versatile tool helps you explore the fascinating world of correlation, revealing whether two variables are connected or just random acquaintances. Think of the scatter diagram as a matchmaking service for your data. It plots pairs of numerical data on a graph with one variable on the x-axis and the other on the y-axis. Each point on the graph represents a single observation, and the pattern of those points tells a story about the relationship between the variables. Let's say you're making ice cream, and you suspect there's a connection between the ambient temperature in your kitchen and the time it takes for your ice cream base to thicken. By plotting those two variables on a scatter diagram, you can see if there's a correlation. If the points form a clear upward trend, you've got a positive correlation. As the temperature rises, so does the thickening time. But if the points are scattered randomly, like a confetti explosion, there's no correlation, meaning the two variables are probably just going about their own business. The scatter diagram is a powerful tool for identifying potential relationships between variables, testing hypotheses, and gaining a deeper understanding of your processes. It's all about uncovering hidden connections and using that knowledge to make better decisions. Fasten your seatbelts because we're about to embark on a journey through the intricate world of processes with our final tool, the flowchart. This visual mapping tool is like having an aerial view of your operations, helping you understand, analyze, and improve even the most complex processes. Think of a flowchart as a roadmap for your work, with each step represented by a different symbol connected by arrows. It's a clear and concise way to communicate how things get done, identify bottlenecks, and spot opportunities for optimization. Let's say you're building a treehouse, and you want to map out the construction process. Your flowchart might start with a rectangle representing gather materials, followed by an arrow leading to another rectangle for cut lumber. From there, you might have a diamond representing a decision point. Is the platform built? If yes, you continue down one path. If no, you branch off to build the platform before proceeding. By visually mapping out each step, you can see the entire process from start to finish, identify potential areas for confusion or delay, and streamline your workflow for maximum efficiency. The flowchart is an incredibly versatile tool that can be used in countless situations, from mapping out manufacturing processes to documenting software algorithms to even planning a wedding. It's all about bringing clarity, structure, and efficiency to your work, no matter what that work might be. So there you have it, folks, the 7 QC tools in all their glory. I hope you're as pumped about these tools as I am because they have the power to transform your approach to quality. Remember, these tools aren't just for manufacturing giants or statistical gurus. They're for anyone who wants to improve their work, solve problems more effectively, and make data-driven decisions. Whether you're building rockets, baking cakes, writing code, or anything in between, incorporating these tools into your workflow can help you boost your quality game, impress your clients, and maybe even have a little fun along the way. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful content on quality control and other essential tools. Now go out there and make some quality magic.